Good afternoon guys, this is Alvin, you're here in the studio and we're gonna talk a little bit about sketching the life figure online. The question here is, does having a model on a screen matter, or do you learn better watching a live model? This figure will be wearing a bodysuit. And I've gotten permission to do this. So I figured I'm gonna try this out and then I'll be able to let you guys know if it's good. Quite a lot of sign-ups today, and by the way, this is for a fundraiser from the model to 2 NGOs here in Singapore to support the migrant workers. I was a bit rusty there. It's been a while since I've drawn the figure, maybe close to 1.5 months, 2 months. And for me, this is essential as an artist, as a figure drawing artist, as someone that pays very close attention to the human figure. The practice of figure drawing is very sensitive to me, sensitive in the sense that if I don't practice it for more than 4 or 5 days, I do see 5 minutes break. See a drop in quality.
Anybody would like to share their drawings?
just as I had expected it. The shorter poses, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, were really good to do. Maybe up to 8 minutes, especially when you're doing the shading and all that. But past that, the screen doesn't really give the detail or the clarity of what you need to do. Anything maybe past 10 minutes. Yeah, but for short poses, really quick dynamic poses, I think it works really well. So another one major thing that I observe also is that because one lens is used to record these moving images as opposed to us using both our eyes during a live setting, a lot of distortion, warping, parallax errors occur because the model or the object is closer to the viewer in space. We had a fantastic model today, Sonia, and Damien, who managed this whole thing. And again, this session was to fundraise for the migrant workers in Singapore who are going through the lockdown far away from their homes, without families, on their own. So this is a really neat initiative by the model in collaboration with Damien, who runs all these live drawing sessions in Singapore. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Stay safe, everyone.
And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you, Zoom. Thank you, Sonia model, and thank you, Damien, for organizing this. So some thoughts about the session. Like what I mentioned earlier, the short poses were really good because all I see on my computer screen would be dynamic poses, lines, curves, action, energy. And the minute it goes past longer than 20 minutes or maybe half an hour, you begin to focus on the details, and that's when you won't be able to see the nuances in the gradation and all of that. So for online, short poses are really good. It helps. So I might continue whenever there's another session on. So you guys, if you're interested, I'm gonna leave the link to this community. It's obviously open to the entire world. If you have a computer and if you have Wi-Fi or data, you'll be able to sketch these live with this community here in Singapore. So thank goodness for that. This is Alvin. I hope you enjoyed this session as much as I did. Until the next episode, guys. Ciao.